Okay, let's be honest. How many of us have got 5-star ratings from every single client that we've seen? How many of us have got high ratings, if not 5-star? How many of us have got such high ratings that they give us that value and they give us that idea of having been of value to clients, and they give us that idea of having been of service and that we're doing something right? You know, a friend of mine said to me that your customer's view of your service is worth 10,000 times more than your own view of how you're giving the service. I'll repeat that. Your customer's view of your service is worth 10,000 times more than what you think you are giving as a service, the value you think you're giving as a service. Why is that? Because that is what's going to generate the repeat clientele, the repeat customers. Now, if we haven't met before, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Anita Horry. I am founder of Anita Horry Academy. It's a teacher training academy for new Pilates teachers. And I'm also a business and mindset coach for Pilates instructors and studio owners, as well as wellness industry, the people who are in the wellness industry. I'm here to motivate you, to mentor you. I'm here to help you go through your business life with no hassle, with no stress, with less tension, and with a lot more love and joy and work from the heart. So if you're excited about what I'm talking about here, please hit the like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell so that you get notified every time I upload a video online. Now, going back to the topic that I'm talking about here, we're looking at what is the one secret behind client ratings, the one secret to know about client reviews, client ratings of your business. So let me tell you a little story. Only last night, I went out for dinner with a good friend of mine. And this friend of mine, Andrew Locke, who wrote Walt Disney's Way. Walt Disney's Way, guys, if you haven't bought the book, please go out and buy it. His knowledge of marketing, that's why he's called the Yoda of marketing. His knowledge of marketing is absolutely amazing. Now, Andrew talks about how Walt Disney grew his empire. So Andrew goes deep into the customer service values that Walt Disney gave in all his parks, and they continue to give today. And based on what he studied, what he's really researched, and Andrew's research has been extensive, and that's why I really recommend you read this book, but it's full of secrets, of marketing secrets that Walt Disney has adapted or has created. And they're really, really helpful for all of us to create a similar value, similar process in our own businesses. Whatever we're doing, you know, you don't need to be in a Pilates business, but that's one huge review you need to be looking at. You need to be looking and reading this book, because it's an absolute gem. You really need to read this book. But going back to the conversation I was having with Andrew, actually yesterday we had dinner together. So I'll put the book down. So it was funny because I chose the location, I chose the venue, and I decided to go to a venue that neither of us knew. And I looked up at ratings. So I thought, I'm looking for an amazing restaurant in this particular location. And of course, as you know, Google comes up with the review, with the ratings, and it comes up with the reviews. And I basically went with one of the highest reviews. So I sent the location to Andrew and said, okay, we'll meet there. Amazing, brilliant, okay. So I got to the location and got to the restaurant, sat down, met Andrew, and we're sitting down, and the most amazing thing happens. So we sit down, we're at the table, we're wanting to order drinks. And then I ask for the menu, and the waitress comes over with one paper menu, one piece of paper menu for both of us, right? So I'm like, okay, can we have another menu? And she said, 1 menu per person. So Andrew, in his amazing sarcasm, goes, I'm a person too. And she said, 1 menu per table. And we both looked at each other thinking, this can't be happening. She wants us to order from 1 menu. Okay, so what's going to be next? And we actually smirked, and that was it. Then the evening went on with us having conversations and then ordering food, and the food was absolutely amazing. But the level of service that this girl continued to give us, and it wasn't just happening from this girl, it was happening from all the waiters who served us, with the way that they were serving the drinks, they were spilling the drinks, the fact that we would call them and they would ignore us, the fact that we will ask for specific food and then not bring it over, and many other things that happened through the evening that made us wonder how the restaurant actually managed to get the ratings that it got. And we obviously, both of us wanting, I'm sitting here at a table with one of the best marketing people I've ever met, and I want to really go through this topic with him. I want to go through this customer service and the ratings and why it matters to have great ratings. So we're discussing why I chose this restaurant. I chose this restaurant because of the amazing ratings that I've read about it and whatever reviews I've heard people put. And I specifically chose it because it's good ratings. So ratings do work. Reviews do work. Getting clients to give you reviews is absolutely one of the best things you can do for your business. However, what is the crunch thing about this? What is the crunch thing about this? You can never, no matter how great you are, you can never let your guard down. You can never say, just because I've got amazing ratings, I can reduce my level, or I can have a few off nights, or I can have issues with my restaurant, or with my Pilates center, or with my whatever wellness activity that you're giving. Now, I could have gone at the end of the night and given a really bad review, but I didn't do that. Now, why didn't I do that? One, because I'm also in the service industry and I know how important reviews are for a business, a service business especially. Two, because they could have had an off night. Perhaps they've had an extremely busy weekend, an extremely busy period, and they have run out of menus, and perhaps, they had to share, and they had to perhaps apologize to clients, although the waitress never apologized to us. Actually, it was a very arrogant way of her telling us not to have 2 menus. And the other thing could be that they're absolutely overworked. Maybe the waitress is overworked, she's overtired, and she's not focusing on her work. Maybe she's worked very long hours for the past week, and it's come to the evening and she's really tired and she's just not having the energy to serve us. I understand that. But as from a business point of view, you've got to consider that if you don't have enough staff to be able to give an absolutely amazing service to your clients, then your level of service is going to reduce. It's probably because they're overworked, and it's probably because your staff are absolutely tired. So that's one little pointer for you to understand, that reviews are important. If you know that you've got decent reviews, you need to make sure that you keep that momentum going. You need to keep the momentum of good reviews going. And if it means that you might need to employ some more part-time workers, then go ahead and do so. Now, it's okay for all of us to say, hang on, most of us, especially early on in our Pilates journey, most of us are all owner-operator, right? We're all there working our butts off, getting tired, overworking, getting exhausted. And, this is the reason why I'm actually coming up with this video, because it's very important for you to understand as the owner-operator of your business. And if you are one of them, please hit comments below and tell me how you're feeling about this whole process of being the owner-operator and understanding how it's exhausting you as a teacher and as a business owner and as perhaps even the administrator, and maybe even you're the cleaner of the studio, and maybe you're also the PR person, and you're also the accountant. And how important is it for you to understand that you do need to start delegating, because these reviews are going to be the ones that are going to absolutely pivot you to another level in your business experience. So think about this. Think about why reviews matter, and think about the absolute secret. The secret to keeping good reviews is actually looking after yourself as well. Looking after yourself and being of service to others, so then you can give your 1000% and you can continuously get those top reviews from people, the top ratings from clients. Now, if you feel absolutely overwhelmed, you feel you can't delegate, you're worried about delegating, and you feel that there is way too much for you to do and your business isn't striving because of that, and perhaps you will notice that your ratings are also going down, just bear this in mind. We all need support. We cannot be the everything to everybody. So we all need a mentor in our lives. We all need somebody to help us, guide us, give us some advice, give us some ideas. And it could be our mother, our father, our husband, our wife. It could be our friends who are already in business. But you know, there are people out there, there are people who have already experienced your life. They've already experienced what you've gone through, what you're going through rather. And it's amazing to get advice from these people, because they're going to literally shortcut a lot of headaches, and they're going to get rid of a lot of issues for you, because they're going to give you the best advice ever, because they've already been in your shoes before. So yes, ratings absolutely matter. Having a mentor, having somebody that you work with to help you increase your ratings, having somebody to help you propel your business to an absolutely new level is going to be an investment, an absolute investment in yourself and in your business, and it's going to set you free from those chains of being an owner operator and having to feel such frustration about giving your sessions. Reviews do matter. If you're loving what you're hearing and you want to find out more, you want to see how I can help your business, do email me at admin@anitahorryacademy.com. You can also follow me on Facebook at Anita Horry Academy. And if you are a new teacher, please follow the link below. And if you want to share this video with any friends, any family, anyone you feel is going to make use of it, please go ahead and share it. Do hit the like, subscribe, and don't forget the bell to be able to get notified every time I post a video online. Until my next video, guys, goodbye.